hope you're ready for this because today I'm going to go ahead and show you 10 fabulous fidget knives that will absolutely fit your budget. I made sure to have a bunch of different price ranges here with there's even a few like discontinued knives, which, that reminds me of a surprise that I have for you. If you stick around until the end, get this. I found a retailer which has the largest selection of discontinued knives for sale I have ever seen. Hey, how you doing? If this is your first time here, welcome to the channel. My name is Jay. Go ahead and consider clicking on that subscribe if you're looking for knife reviews that get right to the point. As usual, I'll have links, coupon codes, and prices, all that stuff. It'll be down in the description below. Let's go ahead and get started with the least expensive knife on this list today. At number 10 is going to be from Kbar. This is the 7505 Geraz folder. I didn't name it. I would love to know what you think, because to me, it kind of looks like a Ferrum Forge design. This tank has been around for a while, and unfortunately, it doesn't really get much attention. There's a few reasons for that, though, but the main one has to be that pivot screw. Look, I'm all for standing out. As somebody with a disability, I got to do it every day, even when I don't want to. I've already accepted the fact I can never rob a bank. Because they'll take one look at me like limping around their lobby on that security footage, and they'll pick me out right away. My point being, if it's not necessary, why do it? There's already enough that's going on here. I think that separates this from the pack. And I know we're not talking about anything too complicated. That's just going to be like a spanner bit, but at least they do go ahead and include the little tool so you can adjust the pivot. Now this blade, it's actually riding on Teflon washers, and it's really not that big of an issue for me, because look at just how good that action is. Yeah, I was shocked to see that was plastic inside. And number 9, I've got from Kizer. This is the Guru. Recently discontinued, but you can still find them for sale. And you might even be able to find like a good deal on one. They are available with either thumb studs or the flipper tab, but too bad that they didn't make a version that actually had both. I really like, as you can tell, I really like the flipper tab, because it's just, to me, it's kind of more fun for fidgeting. Number 8 is the newest knife on the list, and this is from Kershaw. It's the Highball XL. I don't know about you, but when you put XL at the end of the name, I usually picture a knife that has a blade larger than 3 1/4 inches long, but hey, whatever. It's meant to be the larger version of the Highball, which I actually did get a chance to try out, and it really wasn't good for lefties, because in the closed position, that fuller was way too close to the lock bar, which really did make it it made it tough to open. Now this one they did go ahead and fix that issue, but as you can see, I still went ahead and I put on a quick thumb stud, because now it's still even easier to open. The detent, though, I got to admit, is a little bit on the weak side. And I just love this clip point blade shape, which is riding on a ball bearing pivot. So as you can tell, oh yeah, that action's good. Number 7. This is the brass fuller version of the Civivi Dogma. You know what? I wasn't sure if I would like the fuller over the thumb hole, but I think it works really well here. And the out of box action, oh yeah. Oh, it's better than any of the other versions that I've tried. We even get like more access area for opening the blade with that fuller. And I am a fan of coated blades, but I think that this clip point, I really think that it looks good with a satin finish. All right, sitting at 6 from Kizer, this is the Deviant. Oh, the action. It was good to go right out of the box. I'm not ready to consider this like a true bargain or anything like that. But the price for a knife with materials like this, I mean, I'm talking about M390, micarta, and copper. You know, it's not bad. It's close. I don't always like my knife handles to get like kind of how they get smaller the closer that you get to the pommel end, because it just feels like when I'm holding it, like if I squeeze, that the knife will go ahead and like it'll shoot forward out of my hand, you know, kind of like a cartoon banana, you know, like when it gets stepped on and then the banana like just rockets out of the peel. Now, really quick, if you're liking this video so far, go ahead and let me know by just leaving a thumbs up. How about number 5 I got from Best Tech? This is the Falco. I'm just absolutely blown away by this knife. And it is just, it's so close to being one of my all-time favorite knives, but there is just a couple things that you need to know. Now, I like that they made the clip titanium, but it's only one position. Yeah, there's no lefty love. The carbon fiber and G10 handle scales are almost about 0.60 inches thick. I think it's like 0.58, something like that. And then the left-handed access to that thumb hole, it could be a little bit better, but that also goes back to the handle thickness issue. Now, I will say this though. It's now my all-time favorite Best Tech knife. I mean, that action alone is just amazing. And Spidey flicking it, oh yeah, all day. Number 4 and 3 are both going to be Spyderco's. It's the Maximet versions of the Manix 2 and the Para 3. Lately, I have just been absolutely obsessed with these Maximet Spyderco's because of the amazing edge retention. I mean, it is so good that it makes M390 seem like 440C. Okay, I'm kidding about that, but you get my point. Now, I can't believe that I'm about to say this, but I think that the current price is fair for what we're getting. I mean, of course, I would love to see them cheaper, but you know, how much is this kind of steel performance, edge retention, how much is that worth to you? On top of that, I mean, we get some fidget-friendly designs, that have always been a good time. Number 2 is going to be this is the Tonto version of the Buck Marksman, the 831. I got to tell you, my heart literally skipped a beat when I found a place that actually had this in stock. Brand new in box. And I'm not just talking about the Tonto version. Oh no. They also had, check this out, the very hard to find drop point. Now, the website is just simply countryknives.com, and I'll be sure to go ahead and include the link down below because, and I mean this seriously, they sell discontinued knives that have been impossible for me to find anywhere else on the internet. All right, are you ready to see number 1? This is by far my favorite version of the Civivi Praxis. Look at that, black and OD green. I've got to go with this new version because it's the one that I have just, seriously, I've been drooling over this ever since I saw it. Now, I know that some of you don't like these quick thumb studs, but I think that the Praxis blade is just the perfect platform because of where like that blade spine, you see how it kind of dips right after the jimping. Look at that. That just nestles right in there perfectly. Up on the screen now is a video that I did personally go ahead and pick out for you to watch next. And don't forget to go ahead and click on that subscribe. Hey, I got to run. Thanks so much for watching. I love you guys. How about I see you at the next video? Take care.